There, Paddy Differ joins us now. Paddy, thanks for taking the call. I saw one of your videos reacting to this. Very not happy, disappointed. I suppose it's a range of emotions, Paddy, but none of them positive.
No, absolutely disgusted. Hey, if that's Rodney Edwards' interview, or if it's true, hey, it's absolutely disgrace. No, it can't be accepted. It drives me mad. So it does. See this big myth that they're throwing out there, that they're turning around and saying that they're trying to paint this big picture to the whole of Ireland. Oh, so they're all getting 420,000 and they can all fix their houses. And in reality, there's nobody getting it. 18% of the people. Makes you sick, hey, that they're trying to paint this big picture out there instead of the facts. The facts is a square foot rate. And they're more or less turning around and saying the housing authority. It takes 150,000 that they're getting it. As Michael says in the council, there's 43 there, black and white, in the paper. And they're trying to tell us at 138 you get. It just can't be done. It's 150 plus as well, so we can't go backwards to 138. And if that's the case, as Michael says, well, sure, get the housing authority, fix it the way you fix Dublin. Dublin doesn't have to go out and find contractors to try and do it for their price. Jesus, so maddening, hey.
So, in other words, if they think they can get this done for 138, they take over the rebuilding these houses, and they save the state money. Then don't put it on the homeowners.
Exactly, brilliant. Nobody wants to look a penny of this here. Oh, people just want to get their lives back, get back to normality, get their houses fixed, get their children in safe homes. That's all we want. And they're trying to paint out the big picture that, so they're millionaires up there. They'll get this fixed for 420,000. What are they crying about? They're playing games. They're throwing out leaks there to get that, turn the divide and conquer, turn the people against us people in Donegal. But the rest of the people out there need to realise this is coming to their door shortly. They need to be backing us to the halt here. Tipperary is getting rife at the minute.
Talk to me about the this thing they put in about rental properties being registered with the RTB on November 1st. Obviously, that sounds, we discussed it with Michael, that sounds like just a way of wiping out an awful lot of people off this scheme.
It is, but you see, at the same time, it's an absolute disgrace. Can you imagine a Minister of Housing? That's your job, a Minister of Housing here. But instead of looking to the future and trying to stop a housing crisis, let's create a housing crisis. Let's get as little people in the scheme as we can. It's a total disgrace. If that's what our Minister of Housing thinks of the future, look at the mess they made of Dublin. Look at the housing crisis down there. Everybody, the dog in the street, can see there's a housing crisis ready to happen in front of us in Donegal, and there's one way to stop it, is stop it. Get these here fixed. See this RTB thing. I have people renting my house. I never had nothing. Pay the taxes. The Donegal County Council was paying 70% of the people's money. They paid the other wee bit. Nobody told me that there's an RTB. Listen, stupidity on my side. But at the same time, this RTB thing is for tenants to have if something goes wrong in the house, they get it fixed. It's no big deal.
To protect the tenants.
To protect them. Well, so listen, I've got a contract with the people. We got a contract signed up. If there's a leak in the thing, I go and fix it. So there's a contract there, it's the same as RTB. I wasn't trying to hide nothing. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'll tell the rest of the people out there that see if they want, there's backdate it. If they're going from the 1st of November, well, play them at their own game. Get on and get registered and backdate it for a year. Backdate it for 2 years. I went on. It's only €100. It's not as if we tried to save a heap of money by not signing up onto this thing. I thought, oh jeez, what's this? I didn't even know what it was about. But so I went on and Googled and checked it up and all the rest. So it's only €100. I signed up to it, and then I backdated it then from when the tenants went into the house. I backdated it because I wasn't trying to hide nothing. But it's not even expensive. But they're trying to cut out person for getting their homes fixed over the sake of £100. So it's like, that's the problem that we're facing. That's devil in the detail. They would drive you mad. We're people, not numbers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Paddy, back to the 138 though, is it possible that, I'm not questioning the report, okay, but there's an element to that doesn't make a little bit of sense to me, because if it's using an old calculation, we know how much it's costing for the 43 houses currently in the scheme. You heard probably from Martin McDermott saying the council are paying well north of 150 themselves when they're building social houses. Is it possible? I mean, I can't see how there could be a cap of €130 and for this to be linked to inflation. It seems a bit of a contradiction. Do you understand where my confusion comes from? Is it possible that element of the report is not 100% correct?
No, it's common sense. 138 cannot do it. I have been on the phone to about 4 different contractors and about 4 different QSs, and not a chance can it be done for that there. And it's 150 plus. That's the way it is. If they give us the stuff on the side and you get the accommodation, the storage, and all the rest, and that's put to a side, that's when you go from 150 to rebuild your house. None of the rest of it can be included in that there. They're separate.
So another caller was curious what this actually means. If the current cost of building per per foot, right, cannot be done at 138. So this can't be 100% redress scheme then, can it?
No,
it can't be.
No, there's no point in them painting out this big picture to the whole of Ireland and turning around and saying, "Oh, listen, we give the people in Donegal 100%. There's a £420,000 cap." Listen, we'll soon be going to we'll soon expose the government for what they are.